All right, let's do our last section for the day. It's math and our DLO, our daily learning objective. First, Miss Mosley will read it, and you guys read it with me, okay? Today, I will show numbers in many ways. You should tell Miss Montoya she forgot the period.
Oh, sorry.
Let's read it together. I just wanted to tease you. All right, read it with me. Today, I will show numbers in many ways. All right, so we are going to show it differently than what we've been doing. We've been adding numbers, right? So what we are going to go over today is, for example, we have 3 cubes right here. Go ahead and get 3 of your cubes. You can pause me, go get them, and then bring them. I need 1, 2, 3. I want you to hold them with you, okay? So I'm hoping you guys grabbed your cubes. So if you grabbed your cubes, right now you say, I have 3 cubes in my hand. We can hold it this way or we can hold it sideways. Just make sure you count. 1, 2, 3. If you're holding it this way, 1, 2, 3. I put my finger on each one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to decompose. Decompose means break apart. Okay? So we took 1 cube off and it's moved. And now I have 1, 2 cubes left. I had, to begin with, 3 cubes, and then I decomposed, put that one down, and now I have 1, 2. I have 2 cubes left. But what I want you to say is, put them back together. When you break them apart, when you decompose, you say, decompose means break apart. Let's put it back together and say it again. Decompose means break apart. So since we took this one off, we are left with 1, 2. Again, we started with 3 cubes. I know I'm saying it over and over, but I wish I could hear you guys. So we started with 3 cubes. 1, 2, 3. I decomposed my cubes. I broke them apart. Decompose means break apart. Put that one left, and I am left with 1, 2 cubes, okay? So that was just one example that I wanted you guys to see. And now, whenever we are, here we go. So I wanted to show you right here. So if we were to have, I got a different color. You guys can grab the other colors you want as well. And it says, when asked how many are left. I want to show you guys the picture, but there go up to 6. So we're going to try to make it up to 5 because that's the number we've been practicing to, all right? So this one right here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 cubes. Put this down so you guys can see it up here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here are my 5 cubes, okay? So how they do it, and I'm going off of the example so you guys can be familiar with it for when we do it next quarter, okay? So we have 5 cubes, and these 5 cubes are going to be our representation if we had a jar. Here's our jar. And if in our jar we had our cookies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These represent our 5 cookies that are in there, okay? Which is if we were pretending they were these. It's the same thing. I'm just putting them up separately. You can make them like this. I say 1 cube for each cookie. So I know what's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then all of a sudden, Miss Mosley decides that she is going to eat 1 cookie. She ate a cookie. So I'm going to put an X on this because I ate a cookie. So it's gone. So this one's leaving the jar. It's not cooperating with me. It left the jar because I ate it. So now we had, make another line right here. Okay. So there was 5 cookies in the jar. Miss Mosley ate 1 cookie. So we're going to put it down. How many cookies are left in the jar is what I want to know. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cookies left in the jar. Because if you see it again, we used our cubes to help us. We used our picture visually to help us. And we used our fingers. We said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Miss Mosley ate 1. Put that down. Now we're left with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cookies are left in the jar. I don't want to know how many I ate. I don't want to know what's outside the jar. I want to know how many are left in the jar. Okay, so if you were doing that, you could also use these right here, and you would decompose. You say, okay, I have 5 cookies in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Miss Mosley ate 1, so I'm going to decompose 1. Decompose means break apart. Take that away. And how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 left, okay? Hope I'm not throwing them off. Okay, so let's think of a different example here. So I'm going to move these down. I'm going to move my cookies out of the way. And I am going to not find, oh, here it is. My eraser. So if there was a pond, and in the pond there was 1, 2, there was 3 frogs in the pond. There is a dragonfly out here out there, okay? I still see my cookies. Don't look at the cookies. No cookies.
I'll eat the cookies.
No cookies. Okay. So there's 3 frogs in the pond. Okay. Now, what I'm going to ask you is, how many frogs are in the pond? 1, 2, 3. But all of a sudden, one of the frogs decides it's going to hop away and go chase after this dragonfly that flies away. Okay. So it's chasing it. Then I'm going to say, okay, so there was 3 frogs in the pond. 1 frog left to chase the dragonfly. How many frogs are left in the pond? Let's see. 1, 2. You can use your counters or your cubes to help you out if you weren't sure. So you would say, okay, this one's for this one. I'll put it right here, and this one's for this one. And then I'm going to go 1, 2. There's 2 frogs left in the pond. Okay? So it's how many are left is what we're looking at. So what you're going to do today is you are going to take out your independent practice worksheets that we sent you. You're going to take out the one that says 7.1. We've already finished the other one. And you're going to do page... Oh, it doesn't have a page number. You're going to do this page right here. And you're going to do this one right here. So front and back. All right. First thing you do is always the same. Pick up your pencil. Write your name. Parents, like I always tell you guys, please make this easier on you guys and your awesome, wonderful children. And write a line down the middle so they can tell one problem from another one. So right here, let's do the first one together. It says, this one's number 7. It says, have students listen to the story and then do all the following to find how many are left. Give an explanation of the mental image. Use objects to act it out and hold up fingers. So for example, ask them to write the number to tell how many are left. That's what you're going to tell me right here. And it's all within 5. It's either going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, okay? So you're keeping it within 5 right now. So right here it says, let's go to number 7, which is right here. 5 fingers are in the air. 2 are put down. 1, 2. How many fingers are left? So how many fingers do I have left? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers are left? 3. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a number 3 here and say 3 are left. So I would do round the tree, round the tree. That's the way you make a 3. And you're going to say 3 fingers are left. Okay? You guys can do this. Use your, see how some of them have them covered? Don't count those. Only count the ones that are right here because we're keeping it within 5. When you get to the back side, again, make sure you have someone help you read it. If you guys need anything, send me a message. I believe this right here is a leaf. Yeah, so let me draw the leaf so you guys can see it. There's the leaf. Okay. If you need anything, I get to my messages as quick as I can, as soon as I see them. You guys are doing such a wonderful job, all of you, parents, adults, students. I appreciate you all, and together we're going to make sure they're on track.